good Carlsbad Brad story.
Okay, I was at Carlsbad, and it was probably 77 or 78, and we were all staying at La Costa, one of those nice hotels down there, and it was the day before, Friday or Saturday after practice, before the race, I don't know, so Lackey store's open, and I cruise by, hey Lackey, what's happening? And he's got a bottle of Jack Daniels on the counter, and he's pounding on Jack. I'm going, dude, really? I never knew. He goes, oh, buddy, come on. I'm going, oh, no wonder he's fast.
Hey, so Brad, I know you and Roger were friends. Anytime you and Roger like kind of bumped into him on a turn, rode him a little hard, and how were those conversations after the race?
You know, I don't think we ever had any touching except for when I fell down in front of him at Carlsbad and he ran over my bike and then crashed, and he was pissed at me, but you know, it was not my fault. Well, it was my fault. I fell down there. Somebody knocked me down. I don't remember. But he crashed because of my bike and me, so he was mad at me for a little bit at that time. But I didn't do anything, man. Accident. But yeah, all the years we never, I don't, you know, back then nobody did that. So Mallard and those guys came into the mix, you know. Hiking Roger guys and me, we all passed right. When you had a big drive, you get the guy. You never brake checked or block path. That was a thing that wasn't going on.
Yeah. I remember that was in 1977 when Pomeroy won the first moto, and I think Roger took out his frustration on his wife. Maybe Vince.
Give me my sandals!
Every single time he had a crash in front of me.
Yeah, it was on video because he was mad that day. Because you know he had the shot of winning it like a million times, and he wanted to win that race because it's one that eluded him, and of course he wants to win. And you know that's what we like about him. He wants to always win.
What did you like about Garrett Wilson? What made Garrett such a cool cat?
He was completely not a racer, you know? He wasn't, you know? It was like all of us are racers, and he was like this dude that happened to be riding a bike, you know? And he couldn't figure it out because he never saw anybody like that. It was like a business deal, you know? I mean, I never met anybody that was doing it for business, you know? Everybody wanted to win and beat the other guy. The whole thing was like, you know, if I do this, if I do that, I'll get that contract, you know? We're going, here.
Brad, I mean, obviously all those years you came to Carlsbad and you were kind of an expected guy come from Europe and everything. Yeah, what kind of pressure did that add on? Any pressure to you? Like, goddamn, the whole fucking country's looking at me. But, you know, it's like, I just want to race.
Yeah, there was a lot of pressure because it was the home race, and you know, American hadn't won, you know, early on when all that was going on. And I didn't like the track to start with. You know, it's hard pack, and that's my first expertise.
Yeah, what was similar to that? Which had race in Europe that was like Carlsbad?
You know, occasionally it'd be Italy or France would be a hard pack track, but you know, my results always showed that I couldn't ride that very well. You know, if it was grass, that's my number one deal. Sand, I could beat all the sand guys. Mud, I was just as good as everybody else, but hard pack, that's where I was lacking because I didn't have the tire information that I really needed. I didn't realize it was a tire thing until pretty late into the game, where man, that big tire makes a big difference on the blue groove, but on a perfect track it makes no difference, you know. Yeah. So I learned that kind of late, you know, and that's probably why I didn't do really good on a lot of the hard packs.
Hey, real quick, just to jump to 1980. I mean, obviously you hit the fence, you go through the fence. We talked about that before, and after the initial shock of that, you kind of realized what was happening with what Marty Motes was doing. What was going through your mind that after the first moto and what Marty was about ready to do? What were you thinking as you were kind of putting along knowing that you were out of it?
Well, I was very happy that American was finally going to win. You know, of course, I'd like to win the guy, but that really didn't. At that point, I screwed up, made a mistake, and got stuck in that fence. And so then I was thinking points. Points are going away. Each time I can't get my bike up and somebody's passing me, and that's not good because you know, I was in the hunt to win it that year. And, you know, I was more concerned about points. You know, Carlsbad is just one of the 12. Happens to be the one I don't like that much, but shit always seems to happen where you're not, you know, places you're not good at, you know, and when you're feeling good and you're good on the track, then you go better and less things happen wrong. So I was basically concerned about points and elated for Marty, and it could have happened to a better guy.
Yeah. If anybody was going to win, that was the guy you wanted to win, right?
Oh yeah, he's a local guy, and you know, and the nicest guy, and yeah, you know, I mean, if Jones or somebody won, I would go, you know, let Marty get it out better.
I mean, with Roger's history, infamy there, Carlsbad, did you ever sit down with Roger and Justo, that fluffy place.
No, we never had the conversation because, you know, until really I saw some of those videos and stuff, I didn't know he felt the same way, you know.
What's your fondest memory from Carlsbad? I'll let you go.
Let's see. The parties afterwards were good. Gavin would take us to a nice restaurant, and he had all those nice Haitian girls and a lot of free booze. And, yeah, that was a good party. It was over, and then we were having a drink. Having fun.
So Dana Point was your favorite city?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, thanks, Brad. Thanks, Brad. Cheers, guys. Hey, the one up there.